we could talk about. Now, to preface this, we don't usually talk about rumors or
Right.
speculation, but this is a rumor that has been denied. I'll just say the rumor: Microsoft buying Bungie. Now, the CEO of Bungie, I forget his name, has denied these rumors numerous times. But Bungie did ask if Microsoft wanted to buy them for $2 billion. $2 billion. Get out of here.
Right.
Get out of here, Bungie. You kidding? No one's going to buy you for $2 billion. Although it does look like Bungie.
Will they not?
I don't think so. Who would buy?
Who would buy Bungie for $2 billion?
For $2 billion.
Okay, well, no, I mean,
Do you even think they're worth?
Question.
They make Destiny's a great game, but I don't think it's worth $2 billion.
Microsoft,
it's no Minecraft.
Microsoft literally just bought. They literally just bought Bethesda,
right?
For what, 7.5? I think it was
eye-watering $7.5 billion.
So is $2 billion?
Who has $2
really
billion?
Out of the realm of possibility?
Unless Google and Amazon are interested in dropping $2 billion. I mean, I don't think Sony could afford that. Sony got better companies like Naughty Dog and Insomniac for way cheaper. I think Sony got Insomniac for a quarter of a billion. 250 million. That's still a lot of money.
Oh, sure. But think of what Insomniac is bringing to the table at this point.
Big time. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
I'm not saying Bungie's a bad company because they make excellent games. The original Halos, still my favorites.
Yeah.
Because, come on, 343, get your act together. Seriously, 343, if you're listening, I doubt it, but get your act together. They make great games, but they're not like, Microsoft bought Mojang for $2.5 billion. Right. That was a game that appeals to everybody, adults and children alike.
Minecraft is crazy.
I guarantee you they've already made their $2.5 billion back from that purchase.
Oh, just think about just the merch alone. Think about all the t-shirts. Everywhere you turn, man, there's a kid wearing a Minecraft t-shirt. There's kids, with Minecraft backpacks and dude, no joke.
Yeah, so
that was a good deal.
That was more of a good deal for them. But you're talking about $2 billion for the guys that make Destiny. Destiny's, huge. It's obviously
Destiny's
very popular.
Huge. There's no way we could deny that Destiny is massively popular.
Now,
but it's not.
I don't think I don't think they're going to make their $2 billion back. You got to think. Microsoft's not $1 trillion company because they waste their money on things. They have. I should take that back. Microsoft has wasted their money on plenty of things, but they've already owned.
I think that's the cost of business, though. That's the betting on the wrong horse, and okay.
Well, they've already owned Bungie at one point, and great acquisition for them at the time because without Bungie, I don't think we get an Xbox Series X next month. I don't think Xbox.
Think about the last few generations of Xboxes, man, all launched with Halos to.
Well, I don't think you have. I don't think it sticks around initially. Without Halo initially being a killer app for Xbox, I don't think Xbox sticks around. What else did Xbox have that Sony wasn't doing better?
Right,
and Nintendo, because Nintendo and Sony,
because they were already in the
for
game.
all of eternity, for as long as I know, have had killer apps. They've got fantastic first party companies, but with this rumor, what I would hope would be true, I think Microsoft would be the perfect company to purchase Bungie because I don't think Microsoft would keep Destiny exclusive. I don't think they would. And so Microsoft has more to gain from picking up Bungie than they have to lose, in my opinion. Maybe not $2 billion worth, but maybe $1 billion. Microsoft's they pay for things in cash, and they've got the funds to throw around. But I think especially when they're with Microsoft building this ecosystem with Game Pass,
right?
Having Destiny on there as a permanent title would be good because I think if Google buys Destiny, if Amazon buys Destiny, if Sony somehow finds $2 billion and buys
buying Bungie.
I mean, I think $2 billion would be a bigger hit to Sony than it is to any of those other three companies. Those games, Destiny becomes exclusive all of a sudden. I don't think Destiny would be a multi-plat game. And you know what? Maybe I'm wrong.
Do you think so? I guess you got to really think about this, is because look, Google is betting on the Stadia horse right now, right? That's what they're trying to develop, and that's what they're trying to build right now.
If they bought Bungie and made Destiny exclusive to Stadia, you might see more Stadia.
That's the only place that you would be able to play it. Oh man, Stadia would go through the roof, don't you think?
I would probably never play Destiny again.
Right. There's a lot of people who wouldn't. There's a lot of people who wouldn't.
That's why I think if Bungie is going to be purchased,
they are developing Stadia. Like, look, Google has already got studios,
and they should have
working
their own,
on Stadia exclusive stuff,
and they should have that. And
for them to be able to buy something like that.
Well, this
could be a big move for them. Yeah,
this kind of I think Destiny.
Look at Amazon Luna right now. They're trying to do the same thing. They're trying to get into this game.
That I get. What I'm saying is, if I think Bungie loses a lot of fans if they. I mean, look at Microsoft just bought Bethesda, and everyone's freaking out because, like, oh my gosh, all these games that we've loved, from Bethesda that have been multi-platform. What if they're going to be exclusive now? What if they're going to be?
And of course, Microsoft's not going to do that. They're like, no, that's great.
Maybe they would.
What I think
Microsoft does make them exclusive.
Game Pass.
I think Microsoft does make them exclusive to Game Pass to compete with Google and Amazon. I don't think. Well, it was funny. Okay. I was talking to Rico. He brought up a good point that I don't think Microsoft's really in the console war. I don't think Microsoft cares about Sony.
Think so at all.
Sony's there, whatever. Microsoft's $1 trillion company. They're competing with the big dogs. They're competing with Google and Amazon, who are trying to find their place in this gaming world. That's a huge market right there. And Google and Amazon are also, I don't know if they're $1 trillion companies. They might be. They're loaded
companies.
They're loaded.
Yeah.
Not like Sony. Sony's not loaded like these. So I don't think Microsoft. It was funny because last week we were talking about this acquisition and how Microsoft needs to, they need to compete with Sony because they're not selling much. And then Rico listened to our episode and was like, he's like, I was hearing other people's opinions saying that they're not even competing with Sony.
I don't think they are, bro. Look at it.
Microsoft has the advantage for cloud gaming. If cloud gaming really is the future, Microsoft has the advantage because they have something now. You buy an Xbox and you can get into this ecosystem. You have a PC, you can get into this ecosystem really easily. I mean, people they've had been around for going on 20 years now, and so they have 20 years worth of loyal fans who are going to jump onto this platform. They have a head start on cloud gaming, so they're already going to I think games like this will be exclusive to Microsoft. I get worried if, say, a company like Bungie or Rockstar is purchased and plucked up by Amazon or Google.
Yeah.
Or you know what? And maybe if you're not a fan of Microsoft and don't want to play their games on the phone or PC or whatever, I'd be afraid of that too, because you get these large titles and they're going to take them. They're going to make it. They want to make money on them, so they want people in their ecosystem, and the best way to do that is to fill it up with first party games. But they're not going to make these games exclusive on consoles to the Xbox.
They won't. And here's
why would they?
Straight fact, they will not do that. Because why? Well, because if they put them on Game Pass, what happens? No longer are they worrying about putting it on the console itself exclusively, because people can play Game Pass on their phones now. They can play Game Pass on their computers now.
And look,
you can play Game Pass in all these places, and this is the ecosystem that Xbox wants, because they will have all these subscribers for years and years and years. And you know what? The reality is that they don't care about putting it exclusively on the console now, because why? What happens is they put it on Xbox on Game Pass, right? Yep. Now the debate isn't whether it's on PlayStation or Xbox or Google Stadia or Amazon Luna. It's I can play it on Xbox. I can play it on my Xbox Game Pass for free rather than spending $70 to buy it on any other place.